everyone. We have been on the waiting list for 18 months. I've come to every single breakfast. So if you're new here, keep coming. And I hope everybody here appreciates what we have to share. So prepare your hearts if you haven't already. So Kansas Christian Home was founded in 1962 by a church leadership who saw a need to care for and serve the seniors in our community. In this town, in Newton, there's only one of us, and we've been here ever since. So over those 62 years, we've seen a lot of changes, a lot of good, a few questionable years that we won't mention, we'll just go past that. But most recently, COVID. And coming out of that COVID fog, we felt it was time for a change, a reboot, and a refresh. So last year, we launched our new logo that you see there and a full inside-out rebrand to fully embody what our residents call their home, KCH. And if this is the first time you've seen our logo or heard of us, we need to really get you up to speed this morning. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, all the things. You can scan that QR code. I don't see anybody's phones out scanning the QR code. or if we have a QR code on your tables, you can do that too. But make sure you follow us. We have a lot of fun. We also launched our new digital front door, our new website. People can go on there and learn about our services, dig a little bit deeper, find some example floor plans, learn about our amenities. And if you're up at 2 in the morning, you just don't know what the next first steps are, you hit that schedule button. And that's how you can get straight to me, and I'll reach out to you the very next day to make sure that we get you taken care of. When we were going through our rebranding process, we made sure to align what we were doing in the digital space with our guiding principles. And two of those principles are inclusiveness and integrity. A lot of you in this room might think that our residents look like this, and that our staff looks like this and cares for residents like this. Yes, and our residents look like this. And this picture is really, really blurry because they were at the movie theater and we said, take a picture, and we're like, ah! So, but that is what they look like. And our staff also looks like this, our team members. And we don't see it as a either or. They have to look a certain way, it's this or that. We see it as a yes, and we look like this. We want to attract team members that look like this. We want to attract our new residents that feel welcomed and nourished, no matter what their race, creed, ethnicity, all the things that make them them. And we do that, again, through our integrity. And I have my son here, oh, he's over there. My oldest son right there, and I teach my kids at a very young age the definition of integrity. And if I gave him the mic, he would say integrity is doing what's right, even when nobody's watching you or checking up on you. And our nursing team does that every single day. And so I'm happy to introduce the head of that nursing team, our director of nursing, Abby Wright.
Good morning, my name is Abby. I'm the director of nursing at KCH. I'm not as well versed in public speaking as Sam, so I'm going to read. So quality care begins with our commitment to a smooth admission and move-in process. The team takes the guesswork out of what can be a daunting and overwhelming process. We even provide help when dealing with the intimidating Medicaid application and approval process. Apart from the residents, we aim to be of service to the greater community by providing monthly caregiver support groups for resident family members and to the greater community. At KCH, we have our universal team members, where everyone is treated with the dignity they deserve and are encouraged to walk around the building, visit their friends, and make new ones along the way. As staff, we have the culture of service. They don't live where we work where they live. Some of the people you'll meet fulfill many different roles in service of the residents. They're our universal team members, and are the strong fabric holding everything together. One of these people include Christina, who serves as a housekeeper on our independent living campus, and will also be seen serving lunches and dinners. A recent family member posted on our Facebook page saying this about Christina. This lady right here, she lights up a room and cares for my parents like they're her own. Muchas gracias, Christina. In our retirement community, our teams are committed to serving the needs of residents in their independent living homes for as long as possible. Led by Daniel Galley, Director of Plant Operations, our maintenance team has combined over 80 years of experience at KCH, and our gratitude was renewed after the severe and dangerous weather on May 19th of this year. We have 96 homes on campus, and we have 4 current independent senior living residents with us this morning. Sorry, I lost my place. Please give away Bob and Rosie Roberson. And Steve and Cammie Firkins. Thank you for being Some homes have become family homes. As the generations have lived with and cared for aging parents, then they become an aging parent themselves, with their families caring for them. One family had 2 consecutive generations living in their home, totaling over 30 years. Currently, our eldest independent living resident is 104 years old, and she attends exercise class 4 days a week. Keeping folks healthy and happy on campus over the last 12 years is due to the leadership of Kayla Shaw, our Director of Campus Life. Kayla and Daniel, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for all you do.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Jenna Ratzlaff. I'm a licensed master social worker, and I'm the Director of Social Services at Kansas Christian Home. And for those of you who will ask later, yes, I am related to Ron Ratzlaff. He is in the room with us this morning, and he'll give you an update on who knows what later. So at Kansas Christian Home, we focus on a variety of things when it comes to someone's plan of care. One of the things I focus on as a social worker is someone's quality of life, as well as quality of work, which I'll touch base on in a second. So quality of life looks like many different things. It comes through activities that we do with our residents. It comes through encouraging our residents to drive their plan of care. Sometimes I'll have residents tell me, well, you're in charge. You tell me what to do. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be in charge. This is your life. So I'll push them sometimes, and sometimes they like it, and sometimes they don't. But I'm there with them through every part of this journey, as well as the rest of the team. Another big aspect as part of the quality of life is the family part. I recognize, the whole team recognizes that it's not just about the residents at Kansas Christian Home, it's also about the families. Putting someone into a facility is probably one of the hardest things to do, and I'm sure many of you are able to resonate with that. So I tell families at the beginning, I'm here from now until the end, no matter what that looks like, whether we send someone home, whether it's end of life care, whatever they need, they know they can contact me. So some of the fun activities that we have done in the past have included holiday activities. This last Christmas we did cookies and cocos with Santa. So we had a gracious volunteer come as Santa, take pictures with people, and he received presents from some kids of a resident himself. We did pies and praise at Thanksgiving time, which was a little bit of a different thing because we had COVID going on in the building, but families still showed up. They brought the pie and took it to our residents' rooms, which they really enjoyed. We also recently had a spaghetti fundraiser that the funds went towards our 4th of July show, which is coming up. So you'll see on your table, there's a little thing right here giving information. Please come. We invite the community. This was something the residents really wanted, and it's going to be very, very exciting. We also like to celebrate diversity. Like Sam had said, inclusiveness is one of our, it's a part of our mission statement at Kansas Christian Home. So we celebrate different things like Cinco de Mayo, Black History Month. Our chaplain shared about Juneteenth this Wednesday. So we really want to make sure everybody knows that their culture and their holidays are recognized and celebrated, because that's very important. We also, as you can see in this picture, that we do intergenerational activities. So this was from an Easter egg hunt that we did with Slate Creek Elementary School. There were about 100 students that came over, and they're all little kindergartners. So we hid some eggs for them, and as you can see in the video before, they were running and finding them, and we took our residents out there, and some of our team members, their family members, got to join in on the fun. So they had a lot of fun. They got candy, cookies, stuff to take home, and we thank Newton Public Schools for partnering with us to do that. So at Kansas Christian Home, we have a unique program that's called the Homemaker Program. This was started in 2021. The goal of this program was to essentially encourage more emotional and social support as a fallout from the pandemic. One of the things, I've worked in a long-term care facility since 2019, and one of the things I noticed after people were able to come out from COVID isolation was that some of them still stayed in their room, and some of them still do to this day. So the leadership at KCH was like, what can we do to make sure that these residents are still getting top-notch care, top-notch quality of life? So they came up with a homemaker program. So our homemakers, they are local high school kiddos who provide one-on-one visits to residents, not just who are mainly staying in their room, but also to residents who maybe need a little extra support, whether family's far away or if they have something going on. So they see the residents between 1 to 3 times a week, and there are also a couple others of us who do one-on-one with residents. Even though to some people it might seem like a small thing to just have a conversation, it really can make the difference in someone's day. Our residents have also noted that they appreciate that intergenerational relationship. Again, with the kids, bringing in young kids, bringing in high school age kids and other volunteers, that's been really essential to their quality of life. So helping lead the way with our Homemaker Program and Life Enrichment team is Sherry Donahue. If she could please stand up. Sherry has been a part of Kansas Christian Home for over 30 years, and she has played many different roles. She is our Life Enrichment Supervisor, Staffing Supervisor. Stay standing up. Alright, well, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna keep going. Way to go, Sherry, thank you. Anyway, besides those supervisor positions, she's also a CNA, CMA, works on the floor, has also done medical records and transportation. So Sherry does it all, so please give a big thank you to Sherry for her work. Okay, well.
Might be a minute before we can get that back up, so.
That's okay, I'll just keep talking. So alongside big events where we invite families in the community, we also do smaller events, which we get some really fun videos. But we did activities this last year like pie in the face, so our residents threw pies in our face. I was not one of them, I wasn't really willing to risk this, but we had our charge nurses, director of nursing at the time, they got involved. Our residents had so much fun, and some of those videos are on our Facebook page, so you can go back and look at them. We also do Valentine's Day, both with independent living and healthcare. For Mother's Day, we did a little spa day where we did massages, makeup, the ladies got into it, and for Father's Day, they did games. And then of course at Halloween, we have to have fun, so we did a doggy parade with matching costumes between the owners and their children, which our residents really love, and we frequently bring in animals, mostly dogs, to our facility, and our residents love it. They love it a lot. Also on your table, there's this little thing right here, a little piece of paper that says Senior Citizen Night. Coming up on July 19th at 7 p.m., Kansas Christian Home will be helping sponsor the Newton Rebels game versus the Hayesville Aviators. Thanks to our sponsors who have worked with us and advertisers, those who are 16 and older get free admission, and even if you don't get free admission, you should still go because it'll be a good time. So please join us at that. I had also mentioned the quality of work. That's something we focus on. So like others have mentioned, this is our residence home, but it also is a place of employment. It's kind of an awkward balance sometimes. But we do want to do, good things for our staff members, and we want to recognize their hard work. Because like I said, we have people like Sherry who have worked there for over 30 years, and even if you've worked there for a month, you still deserve recognition for your hard work. So there was a slide with a list of names of things that we are involved in, and by we I mean all of the team members, not just leadership, but aides in the community, so I'm going to list some of them off. We are a part of providing valuable work experience through the YMCA Job Prep Program. We help stir up deliciousness at the Harvey County United Way Chili Cook-Off, which we did win some awards this last year, and we're coming back for those. We are involved in Big Brothers Big Sisters, Newton's Lion Club, Newton Chamber Ambassador Group, the Clothing Drive benefiting Safe Hope and Resiliency Center, Peace Connections, New Jerusalem Missions, being a Salvation Army bell ringer, Central Kansas Community Foundation, Parents as Teachers, Western District Conference, advocating for kids through CASA, and the list goes on and on and on. So community is very, very important to us at Kansas Christian Home. It's essential to our residents as they build their own community, and we want to give back to the community that has given so much to us. So you probably see me and Cindy out and about sometimes in Sam. Feel free to stop us, say hi. We love talking to new people. So speaking of Cindy, she is our Director of Dining. She is an excellent director, great leadership, and she helps lead the way in nurturing team culture, and she loves bringing joy through food. So I'll introduce Cindy.
This is probably the most excitement I've seen at a breakfast with the power out and everything. As she said, I'm Cindy Gobler. I'm the Director of Dining at KCH. We've really tried to adopt a culture change going from an institutional dietary to a home-style dining experience. After all, as you heard us say many times today already, this is their home, it's not an institution. At KCH, I'd love to show you a picture of our lovely team. You can, again, find a lot of our pictures on social media. Please go and check us out. We enjoy bringing joy through food. With food, when you think of food, it brings memories, it brings emotions. We eat when we're happy, sad, anxious, all kinds of emotions go through food. We try to raise the level of care and dignity to our residents through their dining experience. We give great pride in our food. The same food that we serve our residents that they get to enjoy every day, we serve to our church and our volunteer groups, our board meetings, any special events that we have. The spaghetti dinner that we just had, they had the exact same food that we served everyone else at the spaghetti dinner. So if everyone will take a quick second to look under your chairs, we have something special for each of you. It's a fun little surprise. Home to your friends or family, and thanks for having me with me this morning.
That wasn't right.
Alright, so probably my favorite part of what I do is curating and capturing the everyday awesomeness of our team and bringing it out to the community. They are incredible humans and are setting a new standard for quality care in our community, in Newton, in this community. And I called on them to share what they do, how they do it, why they do it, and I would love to show them another little bit of support because this is not their normal everyday job with a power outage and all that, so I want to give you guys a round of applause. And a little selfishly, to be honest, they made my job a lot easier this morning. You didn't have to just listen to me for 15, 20 minutes, and now I have the pleasure of asking you to make their jobs easier. So nonprofit values are at the heart of what we do, and frankly, that comes with nonprofit budgets. We all know what that feels like. And why is that? Because we need money for the mission. It's a mission that we've been committed to for over 62 years now, serving the aging community through our principles of integrity, service, excellence, benevolence, stewardship, and inclusiveness. And I'm willing to predict that some of those are your personal or professional principles as well, regardless of your title, what car you drive, where you come from. Because it's not what you do, it's who you are when people aren't looking. The content of your character, as one person said a long time ago. And since they never ask, I will. So join us in showing up, in giving joyfully, sharing what you heard about today with your friends, family, colleagues, community members. Attend a KCH fundraiser. The opportunities are really endless on how to contribute. We won't turn you away if you're willing to help. Anybody who asks, what do you need? I have a list. Trust and believe. I have a list. All right, so if you see me coming, don't shy away. And we really appreciate you all. It is really service, in our opinion, is the price that you pay for living on this earth and for living and working in this community. So it's been our pleasure sharing our mission with you this morning. Thank you so much.